Morning, guys. This is the chief here. Actually, it's the afternoon here, live in the sanctuary. Animals out here feeding. Kind of humid out here, expecting a big thunderstorm tonight in the mid-Atlantic United States. Right on the East Coast in the center. More stuff that's pointing to the planning of this destruction. This is sick. People, there's there's so much information here that we didn't even see it. We were so concerned about everything going on in the world, all the lies, that we forgot to see Jump Smart Maui. But I didn't forget, because I found it quickly. I knew something was up. I knew it. This is the actual partnership between the United States and Japan. This has been going on since 2011. And it's not just in Maui. This is going to be the whole island. So now we're having a smart island installed for the first smart island, or country that's an island. Let me just correct myself, because this is not just an island. These are countries. So Japan being another one, okay? The United States has one in Hawaii. All right, we also have one in Puerto Rico, and we also have one in other areas down there also, so you might want to beware. Because in 2011, the Japan-U.S. Smart Grid Demonstration Project was launched to address issues that arise with the increased use of renewable energy in 2011. Hitachi started working on the Japan-U.S. Island Grid Project, man. Guys, they started this before. They planned this before. Now, I'm not even talking about what just happened. I'm going back to 2018 when we had the volcanoes erupt. And we had all that stuff go down where people were relocated because of the lava flow. So not only was this on the ticket, but that was also on the ticket. So now we find out that there has been a plan there since 2011 with not just the United States, but Japan. So Japan and the United States partnership in Hawaii to create the first smart island in the world. I mean, first of all, it doesn't get any more damning than this. Again, like I said before, if this world was real, and what we did in this world was real, then these people would have more proof, right, that this was an absolute orchestrated attack on people. Man, this not only does it look bad, but it's starting to really stink because this thing has been planned. Now, what else do they have planned for our other countries and for other places? We have to make this information get out there, because last night, finally, the Fox News finally, last night, after that video we were putting out and other people were saying and talking in the local area, we're not hearing it here. The only reason you heard it here is because I put it out. But I've been watching the whole thing go down. I'm watching every aspect of it. I haven't stopped watching it because I know we can prove to these people that this is going on a selective basis. It's malicious, it's murder, and it's sacrificing people. And all they're doing is why can't you just be honest with the people and ask them to move out of the damn way? Why can't you relocate people, put them in another area, right? Like you're doing right now, like you're having a hard damn time. Why couldn't you do this on a volunteer basis? And if they stayed, well, then, hey, at least you gave them a warning. But that's not how this shit works. That's not a sacrifice. That's not a ritual. Guys, this is an absolute murder scene. I can't believe that they're getting away with this shit. And then you got Oprah over here trying to get interviews with people in the shelters, the survivors. They kicked her ass right out. They know for a fact that this bitch over here, that when she comes over here, she's going to start buying up the land and investing in this smart island. Why? Because she already owns property over there. So does a Barack Obama, who came from this island. Remember, he apparently was born here. Biden hadn't said a damn thing about it. Your own government, he knows. Man, this whole government's crooked. If you think that just Biden's over there selling secrets, then you're just ass stupid. Because your Republicans and all the rest of these fakers in this world and in this government are doing the same thing, including Trump. Trump is not who you think he is. You better wake up to that. The chief is telling you Trump is dirty. He's dirty, folks. He's leading innocent people right into hell with them. So you have a plan here from Hitachi. They started working in 2011 on this project called Jump Smart Maui. Jump Smart. I mean, I can't. I'm having trouble just. I'm having trouble just existing right now, and breathing because I can't believe the unconsciousness of the world and the people around in that area. Why is it that there's people like myself scattered all over the world, but they're never in the right place at the right time? You want to know why? Because the devil's smarter than that. He knows people like me, people like you that do this and see it for what it is, right through it. He knows that we can't be in that area because we're going to foil this shit. I always wonder why I couldn't be in the area before the false flag started so I could foil that damn thing. Because they make sure of it. How do we know there's people over in Hawaii that haven't been jailed just because of telling the truth? We don't know that either. But here's proof. Here's absolute proof. Jump Smart Maui has been a plan since 2011. And guys, I can tell you right now, the volcanoes and everything that they created over there during 2018, the lava flow, the burning of villages on that one side of the big island, Kilauea, all this shit started then, and it probably started before that. And it's still going. And what's next over there? What's next? What's Honolulu going to look like? What's the other parts of Maui? If I live in Maui right now, I'm a little concerned. I'm a little concerned because we've been scheduled to have a complete reformation of the whole area. And we already know if you're going to rebuild everything and you're going to redo the infrastructure, which means that's the whole damn underground, the base structures of the houses. The highways, the underground tunnels, everything that was built, all the cabling system that goes underground, all that has to be redone. So what do you think they're going to do with the place? They're going to destroy it. Why can't they do it? Why can't they tell people, hey, this is coming. We want you to, we're going to relocate some of you guys. We're just trying to improve your life. We're making a better place for you. We're making a smart island. We're making it all less crime, more enjoyable for you. You won't have to go anywhere to get anything. Why can't they just present it in that light? What they present it in, right, is a light that gives you two false truths. You never get the right information here on social media or anywhere else. And when anyone like myself gives any kind of information, it gets shot down, stepped on, squeezed, smashed, blocked, censored, destroyed. And if that doesn't work, we just take your channel down from you. Okay, we just take your damn channel overnight without any type of copyright strikes or whatsoever, anything. But those people don't get talked about on YouTube. But you still have people here that go through this shit all the time and fake it. They still come back and they lose their channel. And the next thing you know, they go out there and they ask the people, hey, send some emails so I can get my channel back. That shit ain't real. You better wake up. Anybody listening to this better wake up to this shit. These social medias are being taken over by the people now in Hollywood and everything else. This is their platform now on YouTube. This ain't ours. You lose your channel here. You don't even have a copyright strike. You have 18,000 subs and millions of views. But you wake up the next day and can't find your channel. And then people on here who have 600,000 subs say, I'm being censored. My goodness. What a damn joke this place is. I can't even go on, guys. It's electric charging station. It's the whole 9 yards. The whole thing has to be redone. That's why they destroyed every damn building. And they might be keeping some of the bases of these buildings, but that's about it. The infrastructure in this whole island and everywhere else they're going to do this is going to be destroyed. And that means underground also. So there's your answer right there. If you had any reason why they did it, we already knew it. We already knew that climate change was an excuse, but we really wanted to know what was going on. No one told you that. Did anyone know we were having this? Did anyone know this existed, that Jump Smart Maui project existed? Shouldn't it be a law that the American people who vote for the people that pass the laws, they should at least let them know what the laws are going to be before they pass them? Shouldn't that be a law? So at least we'll get a running start before you burn us down and then block the streets off and close the emergency management system so we can't get out like little rats in a damn trap. Like some kind of science project for these sick bastards. And everybody else worries about going to work and paying the bills and all that shit. Blah, blah, blah. I can't pay this. You know what you better worry about? That the people who do this to you don't give a shit about your soul. If you really worried about that, you wouldn't give a shit about this stuff that bothers you every day, that makes you stressed, that keeps you distracted from the truth. There's got to be a day when the people step up. There has to be a day. There has to be a day. Because people like myself are scattered around the globe. We can't do anything about it. And we're up against it from everyone and anybody. Even if you're not with the demons and shit, you're still blocking our shit over here because you're trying to make money and you aren't giving the truth because you're afraid to get a copyright strike. The hell with that. What are you guys afraid to lose your 700 subs? Or your 1,000 subs or 2,000? I don't know what you got. But these small channels that are trying to help are not getting anywhere because the bigger channels are blocking us. So what you need to do is start calling their asses out. Stop just allowing these big channels to shit on us and block the real truth that could help save people's lives. And shame on them bastards at YouTube, the bigger channels who are blocking people's information and not saying the truth for money. Shame on your ass. I can name a whole shitload of them, thousands of channels here that survive through anything they say. But when you get on the truth, that's the end of it. Hitachi adopted 6 innovative initiatives for Jump Smart MAUI project. The first is the efficient use of renewable energy. Renewable energy, renewable energy, renewable energy, renewable energy. That makes no sense anyway because electricity is non-stop consistent as long as you turn it on. Okay? It costs barely nothing, guys, for these people to produce electricity. First of all, the source of the electricity is free. It came from God, and it comes from basically those Satanists who were thrown out of heaven. That's where it actually comes from. I didn't ask them to build $1 million reactors and shit, okay? I didn't ask them to do that. As a matter of fact, I didn't need them to do it. But they went ahead and stole the land, took everybody, put you into little pods and shit on electronic tracking devices, stuck you on grids, and then said, here, you got to pay shit. You got to pay for us because we built these big systems to make electricity, which they didn't even need to do. There's all damn fakery in this world, every damn thing. They stole this shit from God, folks. If you stole it back from them, what do you think God would say to you? What is that, a sin? If we went against them, but we don't have the numbers, do we? Why? Because the people are completely, it's like somebody jump-started their fucking brain. These smart, anything that says smart on it is making you dumb as shit. Because you're not doing anything for yourself. The smarter the technology gets, the dumber your ass gets. And that's how it works. You don't even need people to read English in this world. All you got to do is push a damn button with a picture on it. You don't need English. Why do you think they don't care about us? Why do you think they let us get sick all the time and want us to get sick so they can make money? They don't give a shit if you die. There's lots of you to be sick. Making money off everybody, man. This is all a shame. The whole world has been orchestrated. And now it's getting to a point now where people are losing their lives because of ignorance. And that's starting to bother me also. I'll let you read this thing, but it's ridiculous is what it is. You see what's going on here and what was planned? Well, here you go. This was planned. It's called, again, it's called Jump Smart MAUI. Jump started, huh? You know, when they jump start shit, what do? You electrocute. That's basically what you do is you send electricity. You distribute electricity from one power source to that source. That's how you jump start shit. Just like when you jump start your battery. How about that, guys? 90% of all energy consumption has been relying on fossil fuels. There was an urgent need to convert to renewable. There was no damn urgent need. There's never been an urgent need for any of this shit. There's so much of it. To achieve this method, Hawaii has to set for itself the goal of supplying 100% of the state's energy needs through renewable sources by 2045. Okay, so that's in 2011, right? Well, I think they're a little ahead of schedule. And if someone comes on here and tells me this has nothing to do with it, man, don't even come on here, please. Don't do it to yourself, because I'm more in the mood now to argue the facts than to just remove you from there. And then I'm in the mood to expose your fake ass agent making new accounts so I can comment bitches on here. I'm just ready to do that. So don't even come here. Don't come here with your bullshit agency and your sock puppets out here protecting your fake asses for taking money to lie on YouTube. Don't bring your ass over here. The chief, do not play that shit here. Destruction by design is real, and we warned about this shit, and it's going right in front of us. And the officials are over here voting on our futures. They should be at least by law, they should have to tell us when they do contract with other countries that's going to affect the way we live in our country. And we're voting for these people. They should have to send us information on that before it happens. That's not going to happen. They won't even tell you they killed all these people because they did it. The results are power systems that are utilizing greater amounts of renewable energy have been stabilized by directly controlling the charging of electric vehicles whose use has spread through the island. During the peak load hours, this system controls EV charging. During the hours in which excess energy is generated, it allows changing in order to absorb the surplus. And what I can tell you is they will turn off your shit if you use too much. They are tracking everything you do. This has more to do with smart for them and dummy shit for you, because you're going to pay money because you went over the amount of electricity you used, or you went outside the 15-minute city too many times. They don't tell you those withdrawals, but they only tell you the benefits of who. It's not benefiting you. It's benefiting them. That's it. They're going to charge us for using too much. That's why they are controlling us. That's why they're putting wires on your underground water. That's why you're digging up all your cities in the roads and putting shit in pipes and underground. They're installing a system that tracks everything. So now even your water consumption is going to be tracked and only turned on if you don't use too much. You wanted it, well, you get it. You want the wall? Well, you're going to get the wall. Yeah, they need you inside that wall. This is the chief guy. I got to get off here before I say something I really don't want to. All right? But you can see my frustration right here of how long this shit was planned. From 2011, they planned to destroy and kill these people.